Hey, how's it going? Road Dog here with Outer Worlds video. Tips and tricks I like to use starting a new game on Supernova difficulty. First thing I want to show though is a little tip. First thing you want to do before you start, go to settings. You go on over to gameplay. You have the option to not see the players' helmets while you're playing the game. So these you can turn off if you want to see their faces. They'll still have the helmets on, but you'll be able to see their faces through the entire playthrough. If you're into the more immersive thing and being able to talk to a face and not a mask. Um, then you want to go to the UI over here. Scroll on down to show base item stats. This will be checked. See, what'll happen is your player level and you have, like, say a melee weapon with 100 HP. It'll always show that it's 100 HP. But as you level up, the weapon might be 150 HP because your character can hit harder. So you're going to want to turn this off so you know what your weapons are in the character's hand. Then you know a better idea of when you're facing enemies, what kind of weapon you want to use against them. If you scroll on down some more, you have the option to show responses while listening. So you want to speed up the gameplay, you can go ahead and turn this on so you don't have to listen to the dialogue the entire time. If it's not your first playthrough or anything like that, I'm sure you just don't want to hear what you already know is going to happen over and over and over again. So you can turn this on just to read it, remind yourself what's going on, move to the next, whatever. You just don't want to listen to the dialogue the whole time. Speed the game up a little bit. Turn this on. I think I'm at the point here. It should be about it. Yeah. Anything else from here, you're pretty good. That's how you want to go ahead and set your settings. Now, when you start a new game, go ahead to Supernova difficulty. Alright, so what I like to do is bring everything here up to one triangle. Because if I go to the next page, you'll see everything's base stat is even. So what'll happen is you'll level up and, you know, it kind of comes pretty fast. So what'll end up happening is if you do something like this, say, I turn this, or
I hope you're
make
ready
this
to
one
shoulder
negative,
a
turn
burden,
this
friend.
one up, and maybe make this negative and turn
A
this one up.
genius! And the board was going to leave you to rot.
And say, all right, I like that one. I'm going to go to the next one here. Now you see this is already at 18 with the long guns. Or something like this is already at 21. You'll get to 50 pretty fast in this game. And once you get to 50 on these, say my medical and science are at 50. Engineering might only be at, like, I don't know, 40. So what'll happen is every time you try to level up and put points into technology over here,
Your skills would have been wasted in a corporate lab.
these will stay at 50. And this engineering, you'll have to keep putting points on it until you get to a 50, and then you can do them individually and level them up. So it's best to start with something simple like this. So when you go to the next page, there you go. Your points are more evenly distributed, and you'll get to 50 quick, so it's not a problem. And you know, you get your 2 perk points right here anyways. And I noticed on Supernova, the handguns, the guns, they really don't do much. You got to shoot the guy a lot, you got to run, you got to duck. I like to start with a melee
What I
character
wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to
with
fisticuffs.
some sneak, because for me, it's way easier at the beginning of the game to run around, sneak behind him, and hit him a couple times. The other guy doesn't even notice you go on to him. Here, you can kind of pick any one of these you like. I don't have a particular suggestion here. I mean, you can use what you like. You're only going to gain 1 point on anything. So, personally, I would probably go with anything that was like a 3% bonus where I'm not taking as much damage or something like that. Or my food duration or my water duration. I don't want to run around and have to drink all the time and eat, because on this mode, you'll have to eat and drink and sleep, and you got to do it a lot. So, if that annoys you, go for the drinks. If you just want to not take as much damage, then, pick one of these. Anything with the 3% on them there. So, just for this character, real quick, we're just going to pick the drinks. I don't feel like drinking milk or whatever, water or whatever they have, and
Know how to mix a zero-G?
keep going there. And I'm just going to go ahead and go to next. We just make this character random. I'm not going to start a new playthrough. I just wanted to show you the tips on how I like to start and make the game a little easier at the beginning there. And go to next, and as you can see now, I got a well-balanced character. The melee weapons are a little bit stronger at the beginning of the game, and once you get through the game and you get about 500 bits, you could always reorder these. So if you decide you want to go into guns later, you could change all your skills around. But you see, already, you can hack and lockpick, which you'll need, and, you can hit them over the head and knock them out real quick. And your medical science and engineering is already up a little bit, so. But once you get each section in there to 50, they'll all be 50. And now you can individually do each one 51, 52, and move it on along. So you actually get more points distributed when you set them even, and you don't, as you up your skill level, than you would if you had these in all different directions. Unless you want to play with the character in all different directions, it's all up to you. But for me, this is the best way for me to start a playthrough without dying so much at the beginning of the game.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.